Alright, hello, welcome back. You meet me again on the 2:30. It is currently January in 2026 right now. That's probably electrified, you know? Oops. Looks like it's raining by looking over there. I personally don't see anything wet on the bike or anything, so I have no idea if that's even remotely close to true. There's gonna be a storm happening soon by the looks of over there, and over that way there is a giant bushfire happening. This is almost like a repeat of 2019 and early 2020, where giant bushfires came through and swept out pretty much not the whole of Australia, obviously, because I'm still standing and so is everyone else, but it did take quite a few lives, unfortunately. But we're back here again 6 years later and the fires are happening again, so not ideal in any circumstances. I'm out here at the farm tonight because of said circumstances, because there's going to be storms and lightning strikes are prone to happen. Now actually I can show you a lightning strike that happened the other night. Well, this was actually, not sure if this was December 31st or January 1st when this fire came through, when this lightning strike hit. But whenever it was, I was away camping with a group of friends. I do not recommend, however, going out into the sun wearing a singlet, no sunscreen. I did that and I now have 3rd-degree burns, but it being probably the 6th, I think, of January, I think it should be fine. I'm feeling okay now. Obviously I've still got scaly skin like a lizard, but fly birdie fly. It is very, very windy right now, by the way. Holy shit. This is also still not good for the bushfires that are happening. But right here is a prime example of a lightning strike happening. And a lightning strike happened and it lit the paddock up. Now, my grandfather was here. My grandpa, he was here. He came down, stomped half of it out, then got the water fucking, like a water, sorry, a water tank, or a water tanker, brought it here, took this out, and obviously with the help of the neighbours, his didn't start, but luckily with the help of the neighbours, it got that out. Any later that he was here, it would have been probably the whole paddock and a little bit harder to take out. But this was from one lightning strike and is probably prone to happen again tonight, unfortunately, but that's probably what's going to happen. And that's pretty much what happened, I think, with the other bushfires, or otherwise it was also piss poor planning and they didn't put out the fire pits or their fireplaces they had going when they were camping. We didn't have one when we were camping because it was, even though it was quite cold during the night, it was too hot in the day to do any of that, so we didn't. I believe the gate over here is shut. I can't get through. Well, actually, maybe not. I think it is open, actually. Explains why the cows are in there and further on down there. If I give myself advice, I'm going to ignore it. I do not know how to give myself good advice. Hello, moo cows. Now, yes, just over 6 years ago, or just now, 6 years ago, this is pretty much what happened. Really, it was all like this and all. It was all dark and gloomy. I'll pull up a picture now and show you. But it was very, very, like, dark and grim looking. Like, I mean very grim. It looked pretty bad. come down here real quick. But yeah, no, it was all orange and red and yellow and just all the colours of this, like what smoke would look like in front of the sun. Oh, hello, buddy. Oh, grasshopper on my leg. These boots are getting quite warm. I mean, so we're good in winter. Not very good in summer though. Keep the fucking heat in, not out. Apparently that was good. We're keeping the heat out in summer and in winter. As you can see, there's quite a few tracks going through here. I take the Hilux through here quite regularly. I just let her climb up here. You can probably see some of the tracks maybe. Let her eat. Yes. I currently have, by the way, the Land Cruiser half pulled apart. I'm wanting to do a video on that soon. Me and my father putting it together. Because I want to take the engine out, put a new one in. But obviously, at the moment, I can't. We don't have enough space in the shed or anything, but oh, bird's stuck in time. What the hell? Bit windy for you, buddy. Alright, let's go back up here. But yeah. Oh. Let her eat for a second. Oh, pop. But yeah, over, I'm not sure exactly which direction it is, but you can sort of see the smoke haze over there. That's sort of, it's more of over that direction where all the smoke's coming from, but obviously you can see the smoke haze and everything. There are more fires down that way, more haze over there. I know it looks like Wayne? No, it looks like rain, but there's another fire towards Seymour. So we're smack dead in the centre between, or not between Seymour and obviously this fire here. That's quite incorrect. Wrong geography. But, you know, we're between two fires. Obviously the distance between the both of them is quite drastic. It's quite different. But yeah, so that's a bit of that. Not ideal, obviously, for anyone. And I'm obviously, I'll leave. Can't get a word out. I feel really bad for the guys, or for the people who are losing their homes. I feel bad for them. Like, you know, not even 6 years ago, the same shit happened. So obviously I'm going to feel bad, and rightfully so, because imagine that happening to you, you know. Bushfire comes through and wipes out your house. You don't have enough time to grab all your belongings and all your valuables and everything like that, you know. It's kind of sad, but something on my nose and it's annoying me. But yeah, feel bad for these guys because of, you know, all the work and shit they would have been put through. And as I said, not even 6 years ago, it was pretty much the same. You know, all of it was just, yeah, I feel bad. You can see where I've been through before. I was through there. I came through the side of this, I think it was, this one. And got bogged in the car. I think you can see my tracks there. That's got bogged. But now it's all dry. Well, some of it's dry, some of it's still wet. I can still see like wet mud. Really weird. But yeah, I came in through here. You can actually, yeah, you can see my marks straight through the side there, and I got stuck. I got pictures of that somewhere as well. I'll try and find it. Bit of jump action while we're at it. I don't know if I do it this way. That was kind of shit. It was more of a landslide than a jump. But anyway, I don't have the right footwear. I have motocross boots on, yes, but I don't feel like I sit well enough. I feel like my feet slide. That's better-ish. Man, I'd love to go for a swim right now, but I don't want to get attacked by leeches. It'd be nice to go for a dip. A nice cold dip in that. It'd be nice. Duck. Yeah, it's a duck. It is a duck. He's dipped under the water. I don't know how well you guys can see. He's tiny. Little duck, but... Where the fuck did he go? How long do they hold their breaths for? Man, ducks are weird. Weird creatures. Alright, well, I've got nothing else to ramble on about, so I think I'm going to leave yous here. Just want to appreciate yous for watching, and I'm severely sorry, by the way, for how long it's taking me to get content out. I've got really nothing planned. I'm going to be completely dead honest with you, so I've got nothing overly planned. Honestly, I do have the car planned. Obviously, the Land Cruiser I've planned to do, but it's going to take time because we have some parts, but it's just the space we need because we don't have enough storage, which Dad's sort of getting to now. And also busy. He's a very busy man, and obviously I need his hand because obviously I'm not qualified diesel mechanic like he is. But I just wanted to say, I'm sorry for lack of content. I could ride this around, and it gets boring, you know? I feel like you guys will get sick of the same content over and over again, and I don't blame you. What else is there? I got the Falcon, but again, same thing. It gets too boring, too much of the same shit. And also, I do want to get that thing sort of racing, so you might see a bit of racing content. That's only if I really want to pursue that, which I do. Don't get me wrong, I really do want to pursue racing. The only issue is that I just don't have the time. I don't have the time, the money. I wouldn't say patience. I have the patience. I just don't have the time. Again, same with my parents. I need them because I can't drive myself just yet. I'm turning 17 this year, so I can get my New South license, which I might do, and I can drive myself places. But other than that, at the moment, I can't do anything. I just wanted to say thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble on. I'm very sorry about that. But I'd like to see you in the next one. Peace.